What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, December 7th. It's 11:16 a.m. and this is the crypto market update. So on the left side, I got the Discord for the Stargate server with the automated signals, the pair-to-pair swing trades. On the right side, I got the chart, and I can actually kind of slide this over a bit so we can see a little bit more of the chart. So if you haven't already, link in the bio, come join the Discord. We got all these automated signals set up for the Stargate software for all these coins, as well as stocks, other signals. And then we got the exotic signals, which is the pair-to-pair signals. So jumping right into it, we got the dollar, and we're on the 3-day chart. And we were saying the top was in back at 113. Right now we have a 3-day buy warning. So if we look to the past to see the last times like the 3-day buy warnings had flashed, usually when the buy now comes in with the vertical blue line, we do see some relief. So right now we got the buy warning. We still haven't seen the vertical blue line. So until we get the vertical blue line, the direction is still down. And then once we do get the vertical blue line, then likely we'll see that relief come in. So we'll be on it. I mean, to see that vertical blue line come in, we need to see the stock RSI cross up and the TSI cross up. We're nowhere close to that right now. So the direction to me is still saying down until shown otherwise, especially because on the 2-week chart, we see the sell now signal came in 2 candles ago. So like we've already kind of set in stone the dollar trend and the direction is down. So we know what to watch, and we know for a relief, when we know that the relief is going to come in, the 3-day buy now will flash on the chart with the Stargate signals, as well as in the Discord. Just keep an eye on the US dollar pairs right here and wait till you see the 3-day buy now. So yeah, so that's for that. And then now we got the 10-year yield bonds. We saw the 3-day sell now come in, and let's kind of look at it here. Yeah, so we saw a 1-week sell now, 2-week sell now, 2-week sell now, and a 3-week sell now. This was flashing before Thanksgiving. So, and that's what we saw. So if I go to the 3-week, we got the sell now or on this candle. The 2-week, let me go to the Heikinashi. 2-week, we got the sell now up here. And then the 1-week, we got the sell now as well too. So the direction for the dollar, for the 10-year yield bonds on the higher time frames, the macro big picture, the tides are turning here. So if I go to the 3-day though, we're seeing that hit the top there. So the direction is still down until shown otherwise. As far as on the daily chart, we got some buy warnings. So we can see that the buy warnings on the daily chart in this uptrend with the bond yields, once we get that vertical blue line for the buy now, we go back up. So we can bet on, all right, once we see the vertical blue line flash, we're going to see a relief in the bond yields, and that will come with the stock RSI cross up, TSI cross up. So keep an eye out for that in the Discord with the 10-year yield bonds. Or if you have the indicators on your chart, you can just pull it up, set your own alerts. So yep, we're still waiting on that. So the direction is down for the bond yields. The NASDAQ 100, this is what we're watching. I mean, we are on the 2-week chart. We see that we have the prepare to buy soon here. We have 2 levels, the horizontal yellow lines right here. We need to hold absolutely 11,000. That's like the line in the sand that if we break that, we're going to likely come down and retest this 200 moving average, the yellow moving average right here, along with this trend line coming down, which would sit somewhere between like, and I can actually do this Fibonacci like that. Yeah, so sit somewhere around like this level right here. What's that? 9,500. And we could even have like a wick down to like 7,600. That's a brutal drop for the stock market. That's like a great financial crash type of thing back here. So that's what we're watching as far as this goes. So that's on the radar for now. If we can break above this trend line that's been coming down here since back when we put this top in around like December of last year, then we can kind of say that, all right, we subverted that. So we had this trend line coming down since January this year, bam, 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 bam. And now we're finding some rejection from that point. So if we do pull down, we got to hold 11,000. If we don't hold that, then we could definitely target these areas down here. So be prepared for that. And then let's actually look at that in the Discord, see if it's flashing any signals. No signals yet as far as that goes. So now let's go to the total crypto market cap. And we're watching the 10-day chart for this. Because of the 10-day chart, we see the red moving average here, 200, and we're holding it as support so far. If we go back to history, we can see that's where we found our support with the COVID crash. And then if you kind of draw this line out, I'm sure it's like that. And that's where we found our support there. Maybe if I can't get more data here. So, but yeah, that's that kind of very oversold moment where we usually hit our bottom. So especially because we have the 10-day prepare to buy soon. If I pull on the right candles here, you can see that the last time the 10-day prepare to buy soon flash was back here. Yep. So back here with the bear market of 2018 into 2019. So we're probably seeing the same kind of thing right now, as far as like we have the prepare to buy soon. That's a check. We're just waiting to see some of the momentum turn back up in these indicators here. And then we'll get the vertical blue line, and then we can go out on a limb and saying, hey, the crypto bear market is done. So right now it does seem like a great level for that to be the case. So that's what we're watching. As far as if we break that line, then that's no good. That means a big change is coming. So that's on our radar. 740 billion crypto total market cap. And then I really want to see us reclaim back above this trend line coming down here. So that'd be around like 1 trillion market cap. I want to see us get back above to see, and we'll see that vertical blue line come in. So that will tell us that, hey, that the nail's in the coffin as far as this bear market goes. And let's look at the total crypto market cap signals here. We have 1 month prepare to buy soons. I mean, like when those type of signals flash, that means like you should be piling in, not financial advice. But yeah, so that's what we're seeing. Let's go to the Heikin-Ashi on that 1 month. So the 1 month had called sell now right at the top in 2017 and right at the top in 2022, as well as, so we had this short exit come in. So that's kind of like the same as the prepare to buy soon. So it's showing to us that, hey, the downtrend, the bulk of it is mostly over, and we're going to start to turn back up here. So as soon as we see a 1 month green candle on the Heikin-Ashi, it's game over, because right there, when we saw it, bam, we went. So yeah, so that's what I'm watching there. Then if we go to the Bitcoin chart, remember this is from the video yesterday. We were watching these two levels. We wanted to hold this, I think it was on the daily chart, the bodies there. And we did yesterday, we closed the body above, but now this candle for today is below it. So I want to see us reclaim back above like 16,900, preferably 17,000. But if we do head lower, then the point where we definitely need to hold is 16,300. So mark those levels, or just check the Bitcoin signals in here. Let's see what it's saying for the Bitcoin signals. So we see a 5-day buy now. That's the bonus alert though. We saw some low time frame sell nows. So like, but we saw some higher time frame buy nows. So basically what that signals to me is the macro trend is changing, right? And we can see that since we got this kind of pop up here and we didn't head lower, we can see the macro direction is starting to turn the tides here, but we got a little overbought on these shorter time frames. So we have to pull back down, but ultimately these higher time frames hold better, more weight than the lower ones. So I would think that, all right, we've already got our lower time frame sell now. So we did pull back. We're having our correction to gear up back again for the overall trend direction that it's signaling by these higher time frame signals: 3-day buy now, 2-day buy now, 5-day buy now, even a 1 month prepare to buy soon. So that's what I'm seeing as far as that goes, as well as we're on the daily chart. We're seeing a flip. We saw a flip from green to red, and then we tanked. We're seeing a flip from red to green. So I believe the direction is up until proven otherwise by, how would that happen, right? It's breaking the $16,300 level. So that is a must hold. And then worst case scenario, coming back down to 16,000 is a must hold. So now let's go to XLM. So on the daily chart for XLM, we are retesting those lows. So this is what we were talking about. We need to hold these lows here around like 0.083. So yeah, 8 1/3 of a cent. So yeah, that's what we're seeing that. We're on the daily chart. Let's kind of check in the Discord what the signals are flashing for XLM. We're seeing a 3-week prepare to buy soon, a 1-day buy now, 1 day, 4 hour, 4 hour. So a lot of high time frame prepare to buy soon signals. So like, let's look at that 3-week one, because that's huge. That's nothing to play with. And I'm going to hide all this stuff on here. And yeah, so this is what we're seeing. I mean, the 3-week sell now came in right at this top up here. And actually, let me go to the Heikin-Ashi. Yeah, 3-week came at this top up here. And now we're seeing a 3-week prepare to buy soon down here. So we're very close to the macro bottom being in, because it's called the macro top. All we just need to see is a couple of these indicators down here just kind of cross up like that to show us that the momentum is switching. And then bam, we're going to get our 3-week buy now signal, which is a huge signal that would tell me or insinuate to me that the bottom is in as far as XLM goes, and likely the whole rest of the market as well. Stellar is hugely oversold, such a steal. So I'm going to be watching those pair-to-pair signals swing trades to see when Stellar is kind of going to outperform the rest of the market. And it looks like we're getting close to that because XLM dominance versus all the others dominance. We're getting some buy now signals against quant, buy now against 12 hour, 9 hours. So those are some swing trade signals. XLM is showing some strength here. Definitely, yeah. A lot of XLM against other coins saying buy now, against Algo buy now, Matic buy now, Filecoin buy now, Avalanche buy now. So yeah, XLM is looking pretty good as far as turning the momentum back up here. So let's go to XRP. So this is what I'm watching for XRP. So I'm on the 3-day chart. We have kind of two horizontal lines of support. Where we're at right now, like 0.37 or 0.38, so 38 cents. Critical level to hold in the short term if we want to see us kind of retest back up here around the 40 to 44 cent level. If we do fall below it, we got the pink Fibonacci moving average sitting at like 0.3475, as well as the bottom of the void lines right here at 34. And that's our other horizontal line that we've been watching as well too. Usually you see like what happens on the left happens on the right. So we're like, if we were to place something in the middle here, like the vertical line, you can see that what happens on the left happens on the right, happens on the left, happens on the right. And then you see this wick right here. What happens on the left happens on the right, same levels, right? So I found that to be interesting. So what I want to see is us not break this trend line coming up. We have these wicks right here that we can connect, and we're right at it right now. So if we break down below there, then it's likely we're going to come down to that 36, 35 cent area and retest that as support. And that's a must hold level. We do see the 3-day buy, the trend change from red to green. We went up. Now we're seeing green to red. But if we go to these lower time frames, we do see that like the 1 day, a switch from green to red signaled us down. Now we're switching red to green, and we did wick down to kind of touch that right there too. So if anything, this is the area to hold. And then if I take this Fibonacci retracement, grab this low to this high, we stretch it out. That's the 786 sitting at 36 cents. We've been saying 36 cents is a key level to hold as well too. So we do pull down there. That's where I'm seeing some support would come in. Now, if we're looking at XRP dominance versus the whole rest of the others dominance, we're on the 2-week chart and we're at a critical moment. I mean, it's a must break for XRP to get above this horizontal line, because you can even see back here in 2014, that's the line we touched there. Back here in 2017, before the rocket ship up, that's where we touched. And then back here in like October. So like, that's why I believe that SC case was so perfectly timed, because we came down to it, right? Came down to it in October of 2020, right? And then we got the buy now signal. So like, this was telling us like, oh, we're going to pull one of those, but then bam, it was like perfect time with the SC lawsuit. And then we actually broke below this level, and we've been holding resistance. And that's why XRP has been so like not performing like Bitcoin or Ethereum and stuff like that. So resistance. And now we came down to retest these lows. And now we finally pop back up to that same level, and we're trying to grind up here. We're like cooking up right now. And if we can break above that, I feel like it's going to be vicious. The move by XRP, and there's a narrative to go along with it. I mean, we're seeing the beginning of the end of the XRP and the SC lawsuit coming to an end here. So there's definitely a story to be told, and we can kind of gauge what that story is going to look like by kind of reading the charts and seeing how the charts are lining up to match to see if the narrative will be good. And yeah, so that's what we're seeing. So we're pressing up at an important level. If we do kind of sell off from this level, I want to see us hold this trend line that connects this low to this low to that low. And I'm sure that will line up with the 786. Yeah, right there. So that's what I'm seeing for that. And yeah, so things right now, those are the things to watch, what to watch for the dollar, the 10-year yield bonds, the stock market, total crypto market cap, Bitcoin, Stellar, and XRP. So if you haven't already, come join the Discord. The link will be in the bio. This will set you up for 24/7, 365 at any time. It's going to flash these signals into the Discord, whatever flashes from the Stargate signals on TradingView. So definitely get in there so you can get the real-time alerts and any kind of emergency, kind of buy now, sell nows when they flash in real time. So if you haven't already joined that, come say what up. I will say what up too, and I'll see you in the next video.